This is Romantic Horror Guy, bringing you new horror reviews each week from the deep corners of the web. In this first film, the men you will see eaten alive are the same men who filmed these incredible sequences. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What kind of marketing gimmick is this? Ah, yes, of course. It's from the trailer for the infamous, controversial, and cult found footage horror film entitled Cannibal Holocaust. Directed by Ruggero Deodato, Cannibal Holocaust clearly, from an 80s standpoint, seems to be an outdated and surprisingly tame by today's standards. But one thing is for sure. In the 80s, this was the real thing when it came to horror. The beginning you may think it's a romance of some sort, as the opening sequence is filmed with shots of the Amazon jungle in sync with the seemingly romantic music by the Italian composer Riz Ortolani. That quickly changes to horror, despair, and it depicts animals getting slaughtered and somewhat assimilated rape sequences, and also people getting butchered and eaten by cannibal tribes. As for the plot, I can only say that there's more detail and social commentary behind the exploitation of what is seen in this movie. Unlike the Blair Witch Project, which relied solely on its marketing gimmicks to become the iconic film of the 90s, people assume psychologically that the Blair Witch Project was the first found footage movie, whereas in reality, credit must be given to Cannibal Holocaust, the first found footage movie that is divided into a two-act structure. Firstly, an anthropologist goes to the jungle with soldiers to find the whereabouts of 4 documentary filmmakers who went missing in the Amazon jungle. Some shocking things happen, including a muskrat being butchered alive, and a tribeswoman being physically assaulted for infidelity by one of the cannibal tribesmen, and then the film reels are found in a village in which the peaceful cannibal tribe possess. Once a ritual has been completed, they gain the trust of the anthropologist, the film reels are found, and then taken back to America. The second structure is when we get a glimpse into the horrific nature and fates of the 4 documentary filmmakers as we watch what is inside the gruesome footage. This movie is not for the faint of heart, as a turtle is decapitated and deshelled for real, as well as a monkey's head being split open and a pig shot alive by one of the filmmakers. Sorry, slight spoiler there. The story is basically a descent into madness and depravity when the documentary filmmakers wreak havoc on the cannibal tribespeople. Filming of the grotesque and sickening acts was meant to be a sensationalist, but things take a U-turn for the documentary filmmakers when the cannibal tribespeople take revenge. One could argue that Cannibal Holocaust is an exploitation movie and has obtained a cult following since its release and inspired many horrors since, such as The Green Inferno. The director was even arrested, as the actors signed a contract to disappear, and the movie is still banned in over 40 countries to this day. Why I say that? Because the deaths were so real that you may as well have witnessed the beginnings of the snuff movie, which is obviously a myth by today's standards. The hyperrealism, the shaky footage adds to the atmosphere, with hardcore music sometimes complementing or juxtaposing the scenes. It's not hard to tell if there really is a message, or if the moral is just an excuse for all the gore. At the end of the day, I can only recommend Cannibal Holocaust for either hardcore horror fans or cinema buffs, which means I'll be scoring this movie 5 out of 5 for the gore. But if you're looking for a scary film, then this isn't it, as it only gets a 1 for the scares. But do check it out and see it for yourself. But I can't advise enough that only mature viewers watch it. To all you souls out there, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay scary. This is Romantic Horror Guy, signing off.